Goals, finds Nani, one-on-one with Zabaleta again. There's Rooney, overhead kick, oh my word!
Martial is isolated, Skirtle here, oh yes!
Pogba to Rashford, little bit of acceleration, oh that's brilliant!
Hello everyone, welcome back to Red Devils TV. Manchester United 3, West Ham United 1. What a game. Manchester United 1-0 down at halftime. Then just like Paul Pogba with an absolute contender for goal of the season there by Paul Pogba. Greenwood with a fantastic goal that will do wonders for his confidence. And then Rashford to finish it off. What a game. So yeah, just give us a thought on that, Slappert.
First half was really poor. I don't know if the subs, definitely Bruno gave us the win, but I'm really not sure about Oli now. Like, it's more of individual brilliance that won us the game instead of like his tactics. Like, I'm really not sure about him.
Yeah, but one thing I always remember is that the best teams win when they play badly. And I'm not saying we're the best team, but if we're winning games playing badly, then we're on the right track.
Yeah, but it's our 5th game in a row. We have to come back to win. 5th away game in a row.
Yeah, but that doesn't really mean that we played bad. I mean, in Southampton we didn't really play bad. I think West Brom we didn't. Yeah, West Brom we played bad, but I don't think any of the other ones we played bad. Yes, give us your thoughts on that, mate.
Oh yeah, so at the half, like I was kind of frustrated with Oli with the substitutions, because he didn't bring Martial off. But then I guess it kind of paid off because Bruno and Rashford came on and changed the game. And this Bruno, this guy's so amazing. He's just carrying us right now.
And he's gonna get player of the match.
We can't win. Yeah.
And he's currently leading the votes, and Lampard is leading the votes for manager of the match. So yeah, I'm gonna share my screen for our player ratings. I'm sure we'll enjoy these quite good. The interesting thing is, I don't actually think anyone performed that bad today. Don't really think anyone performed that bad. Even McTominay didn't perform that bad.
McTominay, I don't think he did that bad. In the first half, he wasn't great.
Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dean Henderson, I'm actually giving him an 8. You guys agree on that?
Yeah, he 7.
He was solid.
He actually,
made a few.
I'm giving an 8 because like that. I think people won't look at that, but that for the Pogba goal, that was a world class kick, whatever it was.
It could have been out of bounds. You never know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good thing VAR didn't give it. It was not.
But also for that first goal, for that first like early in the game, Bowen got a chance, but it was just allowed for offside. Right? But that would have been on Henderson if I went in, if that was confident.
Yeah. And then that free kick at the end, near the end, he did a good job getting to that too.
People are saying that Dean Henderson showed De Gea to save a free kick. Get out of here! De Gea was against James Ward-Prowse, one of the best free kick takers in world football, and it was a perfect free kick. So
yeah, and the free kick against Henderson was on his side that he was marking. There's no way he shouldn't save that.
Yeah, for sure. Wan-Bissaka, I would say 7.
He did have that game. He did have that goal-saving tackle in the beginning. Remember that?
Yeah.
But other than that, he didn't do anything.
But he also caused that, didn't he?
Yeah, sure.
Lindelof 6. I think really special. You guys agree on that?
Yeah. 6.
Wire 6 as well.
6, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the graphics have changed. See.
That's the zonal marking from Oli. I don't like that. That doesn't
from the start, you have to man mark. There's no way Maguire, the tallest man, like the best aerial defender, is not marking.
Yeah. Like I was just gonna say, what's the most frustrating about a zonal marking thing? It's that you can't even blame anyone. You can't even blame anyone for a zonal marking thing. You have to blame the whole team. Not even the whole team actually. They have to blame Oli. Like you can't even blame it on the individual player. And that's just Tellez, I would say 7.
7.
he
got assist.
he got a few good crosses. Yeah.
Yeah, his
And
crossing
got assist
really
being
impressed me.
world-class goal. McTominay, I've been very critical of McTominay, but I actually think
Fire.
7.
Yeah.
No,
First
seven.
half he was average. Second half he improved a lot.
Yeah, I think it was kind of like Fred against Southampton. Not quite as good as Fred against Southampton in the second half, but still solid. So I would say.
I think
how good-
Ollie needs to stop picking him like being his favorite because I mean he can be a decent player, but like I don't think he
I'm
should
not
be like
really
a
against him
weekend
starting.
starter.
I wasn't really against him starting today because he was like slap at,
Happened
yeah,
to Fred.
slap at. Ali actually did what he wanted. He tried to play because this
yeah.
most likely this would most likely be the midfield against Leipzig. So now they have chemistry playing together, but we don't actually know that, do we? Because he might stick Matic in there instead of Van der Beek. But let's see. Pogba 7.
Yeah, 7.
7, yeah.
The goal was
That was a
beautiful.
great goal.
Oh.
And you know what? This is gonna sound controversial, but I'm giving him a man of the match. It's like I'm not really giving,
What?
I'm not really giving it because of his performance. I'm just giving it because I'm so glad he's finally done something for so long. Because the thing is,
Yeah,
the
I'm
Pogba
happy
thing,
for him.
it's like the Pogba thing's just like it's like a friendly divorce. It's just like both sides are not happy. United aren't really happy keeping him. Pogba because he's not performing. Pogba's really happy staying at Manchester United. So like Pogba will leave. Pogba will leave no matter what in the summer. But maybe not in the summer, but he will leave no matter what. So I don't really look at Paul Pogba time and match. I just look at him like if you're gonna stay here for your last few months, you might as well win the heart of fans and then go. And he kind of did that today. Van der Beek, probably his worst performance in United yet. They couldn't really do anything, could he? 6.
Yeah,
Six,
average.
He didn't.
Martial,
He's played terrible.
5.
4 or 5. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5. I mean, like he did have one good chance, but other than
Yeah,
that,
that was a
he
that was a
cost
good. Yeah,
he kind of cost us the first goal.
Yeah.
and he might be out against Leipzig, which is bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, Greenwood's on form at the moment, so maybe that's something. But let's see.
Yeah.
Greenwood 7.
7.
Yeah. He's
Cavani couldn't do
25.
anything.
6.
I mean, yeah, 6, fine. Cavani and Van der Beek didn't really have bad performances. They just couldn't do anything, and then they were given. Fernandes.
I'll give him 8. I'll give him 8.
8.
He's my man of the
Yeah.
match. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
He changed the
Came
whole
on and
game.
changed the
Changed
Yeah.
the game.
And Rashford as well. Played really good.
Yeah, Rashford. He's been our
Rashford
best.
8.
He's been our best forward this season. And just just love Rashford. He's a fantastic player. And to be fair, I think is Marta next. Yeah, 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll give him
yeah.
7.
That
He
ball
was okay.
That ball was good. That was like a Bruno. That was a Bruno type ball.
Yeah. Pogba, yeah.
7.
Yeah, solid. Oli, I think. I mean, not.
He got saved
know.
by his players today.
I
Yeah,
think I would say 7 because you can't give him 6 because you can't give a manager 6 when he won the game. But I think.
But I would
7.
I would give him 6 though. I would give him 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
6.
You can't you can't give a manager below average when he's won the game, but
But it wasn't. He doesn't deserve the credit for winning the game.
Yeah.
The players
that's
won.
an individual
Sure.
brilliance.
okay. So let's see who man of the match is in the United stand. Bruno. Yeah, no surprise there. So okay, yeah. So Slapper, who was your man of the match? Because I'm pretty sure no one's gonna pick Pogba.
I'll say Bruno. He changed the whole game.
Rush.
Maybe Rashford.
Bruno.
Maybe Rashford.
Bruno or Rashford, but I think Bruno.
Ardy,
changed
who's
the
your
whole
man of the
game.
match?
Bruno, because he changed the game for us after he came on the pitch.
Okay, yeah, so now obviously the next game is versus RB Leipzig, a must-win game now. That's like if we lose that, that's gonna be devastating. Because after a good win again as well, And yeah, and then after that we obviously have the Manchester derby. And okay, so do you guys think that the fans at the ground made a difference today?
Red, they were both like they were really like Jimenez broke his skull last week. They shouldn't be doing that to him.
Okay, sorry, you cut off a bit. Can you repeat that, Slaphead? You cut off a bit.
Oh no, like when Rashford got an injury to his head, like the
Yeah.
fans started booing him for like no reason. I mean, they know the rules that if a player gets injured on the head, like they should actually the player should stop. Like Jimenez got fractured his skull last week, so why are they booing him? I mean,
Could
they
you
might be
imagine
losing,
Arsenal
but
at
so
the
what?
Emirates? Could you imagine Arsenal at the Emirates fit fans? That would not be good. Yeah. So yeah, yes. Do you think fans made a difference today?
Not really. They made me win the game, so I don't know.
How do you think the fans made a difference in the game today? Okay, connections. Okay, yeah, fine, continue. Do you think the fans made a difference today in the game?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I would actually say yes as well because West Ham did perform very, very well in the first half. Second half, we performed amazingly as well. So let's just talk about our next couple of fixtures. Obviously, next is RB Leipzig. Do you think we can do it? Do you think we can go through? Slaphead.
Yes.
Definitely. I don't see why can't we beat Leipzig again, but they are
Actually, I'll
playing
just check
Bayern
it.
at the
I think
moment, right?
Leipzig are playing Bayern Munich right now, so I'll just check what's the score on that. Yes, do you think we can beat RB
It's
Leipzig?
3-3 now.
Yeah, we can definitely win. We beat them last time 5-0, 5-0. And then they have Upamecano out, so I think we can definitely beat them.
Adi, do you think we can beat RB Leipzig? I think I already know the answer.
It's gonna be a tough match, but I am sure that we can beat them.
Yeah, so for sure. After that, we do have. After that, we have the Manchester derby. So, Slaphead, how do you what do you fancy your chances over there? Because City won their game, I believe. Let me just check how much they won by.
2-0.
2-0. Yeah. So yeah, do you fancy your chances against Manchester City?
We have the blueprint to beat them, but I don't know. City are really strong, and it depends on Oli and his tactics. I mean, I can't really trust him now. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
but
it is.
I mean it is true. But the thing is that this will be a true test for Ali because against big teams you can't luckily win. Like if you win against a big team, most of the time at least you deserve to win. So that will be a big test against Manchester City. Yeah, do you fancy your chances against Manchester City?
I don't know. It's gonna be a really hard game because City. I think they're starting to find form, and then we're probably just gonna hit them on the break. So I don't really.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. Leipzig drew 3-3 against Bayern Munich. So I gave them one. Wow, that's gonna be okay. I'll just check. Ari, do you think the Manchester derby? Do you fancy your chances against Manchester City?
It's going to be a very tough game, but I think that we can beat them as long as Bruno is starting.
Yeah, but Bruno probably will start for that game. So yeah, that's that. So Leipzig put a semi-strong team against. I don't know if it's their first team. Some players like Sabitzer played, Forsberg played, Upamecano, Konate, Gulaxi played. But I don't really know the Leipzig team properly well, so I don't really know if they put a strong team out against Bayern Munich. Sorry about that. They did have players like Olmo, Solot, and Paulsen on the bench, but let's see. We'll actually skip the Sheffield United match because no disrespect to Sheffield United, but I think we will smash you. But let's see. So next up is the huge one, Leeds United. Slapper, do you fancy our chances against Leeds?
I'll actually watch the Chelsea versus Leeds match. Haven't been watching much of Leeds, but they look really good against Arsenal, so it'll be tough, I think. But we have more quality, definitely.
Yes, do you think we can win against Leeds United?
Yeah, we can definitely win. Is that game at home or away?
I believe it's at home, though I'm not sure.
I mean, it's at home, man. I think we can still beat them, but it's gonna also be another tough game because Leeds have looked. I think they've looked really good this season, and obviously their manager Bielsa, he's been good for them. They have a few, and then Bamford as well. We need to watch out for him. So he's been scoring a lot of goals, so I think it's gonna be a tough game, but I think we can win that game.
Yes, I just saw City won 2-0 against Fulham, but De Bruyne scored the penalty. So, Kevin De Bruyne, anyone? Kevin De Bruyne? Anyone? No? Okay. Um, yeah, Adi, what are your thoughts on do you think we can beat Leeds United?
Yes, we can. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough, but I'm confident that we can beat them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this United versus Leeds match is actually going to be so excited because obviously we are all young United fans and we cannot experience the Leeds versus Manchester United rivalry. And
Yeah.
in truth, a lot of rival fans, like for example Arsenal, they would want Tottenham to get relegated, but they don't actually realize that they actually like playing Tottenham because now. If I'm looking forward to the 3 games in the Premier League every season, I'm looking forward to Leeds, Man City, and Liverpool. I just think that this Leeds United, like for me, it would be an honor to watch because we're just seeing such an amazing rivalry after so long. It'll just be so refreshing. And we might even have fans back in the stadium, so it's going to be on for that game when fans are back. Yeah, so lastly, let's talk about the Premier League fixtures that will take place. I think so. Yeah, Chelsea versus Leeds. Slap it. How do you think that game will go?
I'm hoping it's a draw, but I think Chelsea will win. It'll be tight.
Yeah, I'm just saying starting lineups now. Okay, that's been Giroud starting for Chelsea, so that's interesting. Conte, Mount, Havertz, Thiago Silva. Yeah, it's basically the best team, pretty much.
Lampard dropped to Abraham.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah, that's actually interesting, isn't it? Is Pulisic in there?
Pulisic is not playing.
Is he
He's on a bench. He's on a
least?
bench.
I don't know what's happened to him.
He's been in.
Oh, Phillips is back for Leeds. That's cool. Phillips is back. Bamford, Harrison, Rafinha. Yeah, that's alright team. Okay, yeah. So
And we are fourth in the table now.
Oh my.
We have the same
Leeds,
amount
Chelsea,
of wins as Spurs and Liverpool.
Could you imagine if we're fourth in the table with a game in hand? That
No,
would
we're
be
not.
fun.
We don't have a game in hand, but yeah, because Tottenham, Liverpool, and Chelsea haven't played this week.
So yes, how do you think that Chelsea versus Leeds game will go?
I see a 2-1. I'm a 2-1 win for Chelsea.
Adi, what do you think? How do you think the Leeds versus Chelsea game will go?
I think Leeds are going to put up a fight, but I think Chelsea are going to win it 2-1.
Yeah, I think the thing about Leeds is that like Leeds actually really excite me this season because on their first game they barely avoided defeat. They barely lost to Liverpool. Liverpool
That was a
won.
good game. That was a good game.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah, like that was like Leeds, like that was when they were back because Martin Bielsa is a fantastic coach. He's I think he's underrated because he hasn't really managed at a top level, but now people can actually see how much of a really good coach he is. So lastly, we will talk about the North London derby. We will talk about Liverpool and Wolves, but we're kind of this is kind of going a bit late. So yeah, this is going to talk about the North London derby and close it off. So slap it, what are your thoughts on a North London derby?
I think Spurs will win. Like Arsenal hasn't been looking good, but as you said, it's a derby and anything can happen. So I think 3-1 Spurs. for me.
Yeah, reading about that game is that everyone is expecting Spurs to absolutely smash Arsenal, but just be careful. This is a derby. This is the second biggest rivalry in English football. Like even versus Liverpool, even if Liverpool had a prime Barcelona team and we had Fulham's team, we would still probably put up a fight. That's a derby. And like no matter what, the players will turn up for a derby, and it will be a good game most of the time at least. So yeah, I mean I do think Spurs will win, but I mean let's see. Yes, what are your thoughts on North London derby?
Yeah, it's obviously a derby. And like, it's gonna be a tight match. And it's up. Like, I think anyone can win it, even Arsenal. But I think I'm gonna go with a 2-0 Spurs win.
Yeah, Adi, what are your thoughts on the North London derby?
I think Spurs are going to beat Arsenal because Arsenal aren't in a very good form, and the Spurs' front two strikers in Kane and Son are in very good form. So I think Spurs are going to win 2-1.
Fair result. So lastly, just real quick. I just thought this would be a bit interesting. Slap it. Give us who do you think will be the player of the season and Golden Boot winner in the Premier League?
This is really tough. I think Calvert-Lewin has a shot at the Golden Boot. Like it's his first real season, like scoring lots of goals. He looks really good, and maybe Son and Kane. They have really good chemistry between them. Yeah, I'll probably say Son maybe. Yeah, it's either Son or Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah. And who do you think will be the player of the season?
It depends who wins the league. It's really like anybody could win the league now. If United win, it's obviously Bruno. Spurs will be either Kane or Son. Liverpool, Salah, maybe. Yeah, probably. And Chelsea, I'm not sure. They have too many. They have too many good players.
Yeah, player of the season and Golden Boot prediction winners.
Golden Boot. I'm gonna go with Calvert-Lewin. He's been in really good form. I think he's gonna keep it up, and yeah, I think he's gonna just keep scoring goals. And then player of the season, as he like, I don't like for the league. If Liverpool win, I think it's gonna be Salah. I think he's been really good. But then if it's like not about winning the league, I think it's definitely Son because I think he's been in really good form, and I think he.
Okay, so Adi, give us your predictions for the Golden Boot winner and the Premier League player of the season winner.
I think the Golden Boot winner is gonna be Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and then the player of the season I think is gonna be Kane or Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, I probably agree on your that. I would probably say Golden Boot prediction. I would probably say Calvert-Lewin for player of the season, I would have to go with Harry Kane. So I'm just gonna read out some of our next how many games. So basically, our next 8 games. I'm just gonna read out. Okay, now let's do 10 games. Our next 10 games, I'm just gonna read you out for you here, because there are some interesting matchups. There's the Manchester Derby, obviously, and there's Sheffield United, Leeds United, Leicester City, Wolves, Aston Villa, Fulham, Liverpool, and then Sheffield United, and then Arsenal. So what are your thoughts about those run of fixtures, Slapper?
I think we are carrying a lot of momentum in the Premier League now. Obviously, Champions League, if we get into the knockout stages, we could go far depending on who we draw. But yeah, Premier League, I can see United going on a run again. Like it's all these things to do, I guess.
And this is a real fun fact for you, and it's going to make Chelsea fans cry. Rashford has one more goals than Hazard has in his whole career in the Champions League. Just throwing it out for you there. Yash, what are your thoughts about those kind of fixes I just told you?
I think a lot of those games that you said were winnable are really winnable, and I think, like Slav said, I think we're gonna go on a run. And then, but then there is some tough fixtures like Leicester. They might give us a fight, so it could go either way.
Yeah. Adi, give us your thoughts on those round of fixtures.
Well, I think that they have tough fixtures, but now that we're getting some consistency in the Premier League, I think we are going to manage fine and okay.
Yeah, all 5 points. Just to let's do a quick close the video off. Bruno Fernandes is now number 2 in goals and assists in the Premier League. Harry Kane is number 1, but no one's going to catch up with him anytime soon. So let's keep an eye on that. Fernandes is second, tied with Calvert-Lewin, and Heung-min Son has 4 goal contributions in the Premier League. So that's just fantastic.
And we're top of the league since Bruno came.
What?
We're top of the league since
yeah.
Bruno came.
Yeah, top of the league.
This guy's amazing. Really carrying.
Yeah. Like resting is kind of out the window.
We were nothing without Bruno in the first half today. Absolutely nothing.
So Pogba actually had a similar kind of shot in the first half. Did you guys see that? He just Greenwood just laid it off to Pogba and he just had a shot. I actually I saw glimpses from Pogba today, and I'm just happy that Pogba performed, Greenwood performed. Like all the players we want to performed, and all the players we expect to performed as best. It was just a nice one today. Solskjaer obviously not given that much credit, but as I said in the preview, this was a must-win game, and now we have momentum to win a RB Leipzig game. Now we need to go all out, play attacker football, maybe run at the defense. They will not have Upamecano. Let's run at the defense and try to go for a win. I don't want Oli to pocket us and go for a draw. I want to top our group. We are Manchester United. I don't want us to this PSG and Leipzig both. When we won the treble, if you asked anyone if you knew PSG and Leipzig, they would say no. So I want us to top our group because I don't want these new rich kids coming into football world in the Champions League and knocking us out of where we deserve to be. So come on, let's go and win it against RB Leipzig. We will be doing the preview tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow. Let's see. Anyways, guys, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload our next video, and see you guys later.